Chris.
Yeah.
If I punched you in the face, you'd shit your pants. You would.
No, I wouldn't.
You've never been punched properly by somebody who can punch, and I can punch.
Some podcasts are slow, and you don't know how long they last. That's why you're listening to 10-Minute Podcast.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Podcast. I'm Brian Callen, and this is brought to you by Amazon.com. Click on the link.
Well, okay,
get through,
but let me
make
do
a lot of money.
All right.
Shut up. And Gamefly. If you click on those links, we get like millions of dollars. So please do it. And
all right, and I'm Chris D'Elia. So
this is Chris D'Elia.
You did that really badly, and so do Gamefly and click through and do the...
I'm sorry, I'm excited and I'm a little nervous.
What are you?
We have an amazing guest.
Well, first of all, why don't we say that fucking our Will Sasso is not with us, right?
Will Sasso's not with us. Will Sasso is in Canada. Mm-hmm. I think pulling his pud or something ridiculous.
Is that what he went to do?
Yeah, he goes to Canada to find a dark corner and pull his fucking pud. But we have, for my money, one of the more colorful and more exciting profiles in the last 50 years, at least. And certainly a man who stands at the top of the American boxing pantheon.
Thank you.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Thank you for having me. It's unbelievable. It's wonderful to have me here. Wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for Brian. I know that I met you before because you did the Hangover movies, which I'm in, and this is a wonderful occasion to be here with you guys, you and Chris D'Elia.
D'Elia.
Chris D'Elia.
D'Elia. It's
What's
D'Elia.
Mike? Mike, you've had a really great second chapter.
Thank
and I know
you,
a lot.
yeah.
I know you were, and I know a lot of other people's were. What happens to Mike after boxing?
Yeah, I'm not that person no more. I'm not that person.
You don't box anymore, is what you're saying.
I don't box anymore.
Yeah.
I retired after
I know that.
fought.
You fought that white guy.
You're now an entertainer of a different kind. You're actually an actor. You have a one-man show.
I have a one-man show.
Which is so exciting. And you're doing it here. You're making money
because,
as an actor.
I mean, it's funny because when you said, like you talk about how at the beginning of the show, you said, Chris, if I punch you in your face, you shit. And it's like, that makes me laugh because I know you're doing comedy. I love your podcast, but like, actually, it also brings up to a serious topic at the particular time in my life when I was fighting.
Right.
And it's the fighter's mentality, So if I was to come at you, like you, Brian Callen, just as an example, you wouldn't know what to do with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if I'm in that frame of mind, you wouldn't know what to do with me. We're not even the same species. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would come in the ring, I would say, why would they put this plate of food in front of me?
Right.
Yeah.
So
I would try to punch through, not in a brutal way, but like I would think about punching you on one side of your face to make it explode out the back of your head.
Okay, well,
I'm
not that
pretty brutal,
anymore.
right? But you would, so you don't do that kind of stuff anymore.
You were the hardest hitting. They always say you and Ernie Shavers were the hardest hitting fighters of all time.
I would rely on speed. Customata, my mentor, my great teacher, my guardian, Customata, taught me about speed. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you were very fast.
Speed kills, and when it got a hold of me, Cuss broke me down and built me back up again. The way he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So like when he says bite, I'll bite. When he said like attack, I'd attack. So if you came in the ring, I'd say, why did they bring this half bitch in the ring to fight the great Mike Tyson? You were just as good as dead. But I'm not that person anymore. I'm a peaceful person now.
Right.
So and how long have you been a peaceful person?
I'm sorry, I have a deviated septum. That's why my nose can't.
That's fine. So how long have you been?
If Chris D'Elia, if you got
D'Elia,
Chris D'Elia, if you
It's funny. No, I'm sorry.
What?
Chris
D'Elia.
His name is Chris D'Elia.
No,
Chris D'Elia.
Like the singer, the R&B singer.
Yes.
Chris D'Elia. What's your last name?
No, don't get him.
Yeah, it's
What's your last?
It's D'Elia.
Your name is Chris D'Elia. You should just. Why don't you just first name should just be Chris?
Yeah.
No, that.
If you came in the ring and meet Chris D'Elia, I would look at you. I would be like, "Who is this? I would be so enraged just looking at your hair. I would be like, "Why the fuck they put this man with fucking long girl hair in here?" I would punch you.
I agree with you.
I would punch you so fucking hard just because of the hair alone would throw me. It would throw me into a rage.
Yeah.
Chris. Okay, hold on.
That's funny.
But I'm not that person anymore.
No, I understand. The way you talk about it and the way you're describing it makes it sound like you're kind of like getting joy out of it.
I'm sorry, I have a DBA septum because when you're a fighter, you know what I'm saying, you got a wide face, can absorb
I understand.
a lot of punishment,
Listen,
but it's different now.
I don't know
How many times
firsthand.
do you think you've been punched in the face?
But a lot of times. But hold on, you say you're not that person anymore.
I'm not that person no more. I don't have the heart for that no more. I don't love that no more.
I understand.
I love my birds. I love pigeons.
I understand.
I love my family.
And that's very sweet, and I understand. Yeah. But the way you talk and describe about what you would do to me and Brian if we walked in the ring.
You don't even understand. We're not even the same species. You don't even understand what you do with a man like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got in the ring with you, it would be a situation where it's life or death. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't even understand the situation between life or death, you know, like the way a fighter thinks. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's different between you and me.
I know it's a difference. I know that, but you're. I
want to read you a poem.
Okay. So, and this is a sweet poem.
I want to read you a poem. This is a poem by my favorite poet, Oscar Wilde. It's called "The Battle of Reading Gale," and this I want to read to you. In reading Gale by reading town, there is a pit of shame, and in it lies a wretched man eaten by teeth of flame.
Okay.
In a burning, winding sheet he lies, and his grave has got no name. And there, till Christ called forth the dead, in silence let him lie. No need to waste the fool.
Mike,
hold on. The foolish tear.
Yeah,
or
that's
heave
cool.
the
windy
sigh.
So that's good.
It's my favorite poem.
Yeah.
Okay.
The man had killed. Let me finish, or I might just break your jaw right off.
See, now that's the thing I'm talking about. It sounds like you're not the guy. You're not that guy anymore. Is what you're saying.
I'm a peaceful person. I'm just trying to read poetry.
You're threatening him?
No, I'm saying if Brian Callen came in and like, don't let me finish my poem. You know, that's the kind of. If I was faced with that skullduggery in the street, you know, I mean, I might just have to break you down.
Yeah, this is not the street though. I'm
so
good.
Can I ask you a question though? If Brian was going to interrupt you doing the poem and thwart you doing your poem, would you beat him up?
I'm sorry, my nose is messed up.
And I know you have a wide nose. Yeah, boxers have wide noses.
Yeah, I got deviated septum. What was your question, Crystalia? See, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because like now at this point, I'm a different person. You know, I'm not like that no more.
Yeah,
but when I was a kid, and Customata brought me in, I didn't trust nobody. I was a thug from the streets. You know, we'd go to the drug dealers. We'd go right to their fucking houses, knock on the door. Sure. They open the door and they just see one person. And then we all come in. It's a horde mentality. It's like my birds. You know what I'm saying? Like I got pigeons, I got birds, and sometimes these birds live together for 10 years, some 15 years. You know, these birds love each other. They live like a family, but if you throw that food down for them, then they all like go at each other like they're fighting each other. You know, that's the mentality. I always cared for Lennox. I always cared for Evander. I didn't give a shit about Trevor Berbick, that piece of shit. You know, because he beat Muhammad Ali down. Okay, but I'm gonna finish my poem, or I'm gonna smash both your faces.
Hey, hold on. Whoa. Let me just. I just have a quick question. Yeah. What do you obviously you have a great deal of aggression still. What are you doing with it now? I mean, are you?
Yeah,
what
is the rest of this here? The Oscar Wilde poem.
I know, but we don't have a lot of time to read it.
By all that this be heard.
Okay, we
some
get
do
it.
With a
I know
bitter
Oscar
look.
Wilde. Yeah.
Some do it with a flattering word.
Yeah.
The coward does it with a kiss. The brave man with a sword. So you know what I'm saying? There's different words to express emotions. You know
No, that's definitely obvious. But
how do you deal with anger?
Yeah, what are you doing to deal with your? Because you're obviously
I'm not an angry person.
But you're a very passionate person.
I'm a very peaceful person now. You know what I'm saying? But like Crystalia, Brian Count, if you came in the ring with me, I would get so enraged immediately.
No, I know.
I would probably just want to punch your face until it turns into foam, pink foam.
Okay, but we're not fighters, and
you're not even the same league as me. It's like I don't even understand. You guys go up on stage and tell knock jokes to people.
No, it's not. That's
like when you go up on stage and tell jokes to a bunch of drunk girls.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Persian guys.
Fuckface.
Hey, what you
call
call me?
I'm not that afraid of you, bro. Don't fucking.
I'm a peaceful person, but I will I'll punch you against your car.
Hey, stupid face.
What do you do for a living?
Stupid face.
You say other words to people.
Do not fucking insult me, because I'm not afraid of you.
All right. Well,
because I fucking do jujitsu.
All right, but can I just say one thing?
What?
I'm sorry I had to do that.
Oh my God! His face.
He's bleeding.
What happened to his face?
No, because I'll explain it to you.
Holy fuck, dude!
His face doesn't even look like his face anymore.
No, it's because he.
It looks like a bloody tarantula.
Yeah, because he said because it's all fun and games to like have fun, pretend and stuff. But like I just want to let him know there's a difference.
Oh my God, Brian! We gotta get him to a.
I'm gonna read my poem.
I'm stepping all over his teeth, Brian. Make sure.
Oh, you sound like me. You got a deviated septum.
Brian, come here. Oh my God, Mike Tyson, please don't ever move. Mike, move so I can grab it.
He's making poo. Hey, Brian. Hey, what do you think of this?
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's making poo everywhere. There's poo coming out of his mouth.
Brian, are you okay?
Yeah, all glory to God.
Y'all motherfuckers like to buy shit on Amazon.com? What's good, bitch? This here's Shana. Now you can buy your shit while supporting the podcast. Just go to 10minutepodcast.com and click the Amazon link. Then buy your shit the way you normally would. And don't forget to bookmark that motherfucker.